Hi everybody, it's Katie Jo, and I wanted to share with you another COVID coping tip. Simple tips to make this self-isolation, this time in our history, a little more simple, a little more positive. And I refer to this, you reflect upon this time, and as we're in the middle of this, it reminds me a lot of the time before I was getting divorced years and years ago, and how scary it was, and you don't know what the future's holding, and being at home with three small kids at the time, and the challenges of trying to keep it together emotionally for myself as well as support my kids who were going through what they were going through. And I remember in dialogue, I would say dialogue with God, I remember thinking and having this conversation of saying, I trust you. I trust that while I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what the next month, the next week, I don't know what the next day, I don't know what the next years hold, that I do believe that once a day you will give me a perfect moment. I promise. And so I lived this way for months and months and maybe even years, just thinking it was so hard, and I was so discouraged and I was so heartbroken, but I felt like God, just give me one perfect moment a day, and this will be the lifeline, and I will hang on to that and I'll remember that. And never did it fail. I always had one perfect moment, and it might not have been Publishers Clearinghouse showing up with a check, but it was little things like the sun coming through the window. It was little things like the perfect look from one of my children and a smile on their face, or to hear them laughing, or these little tender moments, or just that breath of fresh air, or the beauty of a flower. It was always something little, but every day at least once there was one perfect thing, one perfect moment. And I implore all of you at this time when things can seem scary to look for that one perfect moment, and teach your children and encourage your other family members, look, there's always one perfect moment. And I promise you, if you're looking for it, it's always there, usually more than just one. But this is a technique and a practice that really made it simple for me and really kept me from being too discouraged and too heartbroken and getting through the hardest times. So during this time where we're all looking at the news and we're all looking at social media and we're wondering what's next, look for the good. Look for that perfect moment. Look for the beauty that's all around you already. Have a beautiful day.